Welcome to Timbergreen Farm. We grow our good trees as long as they are healthy and vigorous, but when the red oak dies oak wilt, it's mature. I fell timber with the bore cut method to minimize risk to myself and the chance of splitting the butt log. We skid with the fetching arch, and we have a radio controlled winch to pull the logs up to the trail. We haul the logs down to the sawmill with a pre-hauler. I just love to quarter saw all the straight logs to get more stable flooring and get the beautiful quarter sawn grain patterns. Quarter sawing is sawmilling from the inside out. In theory, you split the log right down the middle lengthwise into quarters and saw each quarter to get the best plank each cut. What we do is skim a little bit off each side. It takes a little bit of the bark and the irregularities. Then I split the log right down the middle. I measure up from the bed to the center of the log and level the log with the bed so we get a split right down the middle of the grain. Now I rotate the two cants 90 degrees and measure again making the center of the log parallel with the bed. Now I go to the center and I move up 2-3 4/4 boards and make a cut, and I'm going to remove those two cants and set them aside for later. You can see a little bit of stress in that upper left quarter. It's not too bad, but that stress can be a problem. So we set these cants aside, and now we're just going to make the most perfect, wide, beautiful quarter sawn boards, and the heavy part of the log is on the sawmill. We don't have to handle it. We'll make the best 8 or 10 quarter sawn boards right out of the center. Then we start to resaw the cant. So we put the good side down, come up a couple boards, and cut off cants again. These are either set aside or they can go to the resaw, but we just keep working on them till they're gone. So I just make consecutive cuts for quarter sawn boards right down to the bed. So we get very nice quarter sawn boards without having to handle heavy cants. This tree had a bad ring shake in it, which commercially makes it pretty worthless, but we'll be able to work right around that split and get very good quality. So there's the quarter sawn grain we've been after. So we're going to stack it in our solar cycle kilns and air dry it to 12%, then use solar power to dry it to 6% moisture. Then we're going to take it back to the edger saw and rip it into flooring blanks. Get a little bit of waste in that operation. We'll plane it one side and then go to the log saw molder, where we're going to use that to tongue and groove the edges. So one pass through this machine and we get a very high quality, high value product. But we're only up to about $3 a square foot after all that work. Just by nailing it down in our customer's home, we earn another $3. Then we sand the floor smooth and varnish it, earning another $3 per square foot. So by installing and finishing our wood products in our customers' homes, we're earning retail prices for our salvaged trees. We can make a good living from our forest and take time to keep our land very healthy and productive. Thanks to Dave Washburn for taking these videos.